Hey guys, what's up? So, I haven't been able to make any videos because I've been stuck at Banaras with the official works of the university, that is, getting the degree and the other important papers which are necessary. I haven't even edited the raw footage from the Kolkata book fair vlogs. So there's that. And since my last stream, I did not have access to my camera or my laptop. Then, when I returned from Varanasi, I was down with uh, some kind of stomach infection. I'm still taking antibiotics. Today is the last one. Today, the course ends. So, I decided to make this video in the meanwhile while I'm editing the you know Kolkata Book Fair vlog. So today's video is a bit controversial. So get let's have an understanding of the uh, history of how the idea of making this video came to be. So I was at Starmark, the stall of Starmark in at Kolkata Book Fair, and opposite to the star mark was the Gideons. Now have studied in a Catholic school and in a I think it was called Jesuit school or whatever, I don't know, in a Christian school till my 10th. So I had a Bible with me. No, they did not force me to get a Bible. I had done some work at the library. I had helped the librarian, you know, clean the library shelves and get rid of the old books. In return, I got the Bible with me. In return, I got the Bible as uh, a reward, as a payment for my labor. So that particular Bible was placed by the Gideons. So I was aware of the Gideons. So when I was passing by the Gideons stall, I well I saw that they were giving away free Bibles. I thought, well, why not have another Bible? So when I went past the stall, they handed me a Bible and in two languages, in Bangla and in English. So it's when I looked at it, it was just the New Testament with the Psalms and Proverbs. Well, I was a bit disappointed, but well, a book is a book. I got a free book, so yay. So I got back home and started reading the Bible. I thought that it would help me find some kind of peace within myself since it's religious scripture, it's a holy book. But it did not help me find some kind of peace within myself, but it actually helped me um, it actually helped me have a clearer understanding, have a clearer argument against a particular trend that we see nowadays, that is videos of charity. What do I mean by that? People committing charitable works, charitable deeds, and making videos of those and uh, gaining thousands of likes, thousands of subscribers on their channels, on their Facebook pages, on the Instagram pages. So I have always been against this particular trend. I have hated this trend because you are basically mooching off that downtrodden person to gain more digital currency, not as in currency as in a token which has exchange value, but rather a currency like likes and shares and subscribes. So today I'm going to talk about this particular ethical problem which you are facing, this lack of ethics, and how the Bible deals with it using a few verses from the book. So in Matthew 6, it says, that is, Jesus says, beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. The people who preach righteousness, who practice righteousness, are one of the worst kinds of people, in my opinion. There are people who think that they are holier than thou than others because they follow a particular lifestyle. For example, vegans. There are people who are particularly smug about something or some religious belief they have. That is the Bible thumpers in the West and the, well, fundamentalists of other countries as well. And there are people who I just talked about, that is the people who commit charitable deeds but, well, use it to preach righteousness. These kind of self-righteous people are really abhorrent in my eyes. So in the second verse, he says, Jesus says, thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. See, this has been a problem. This is not a new trend. This has been a problem ever since humanity has existed. There are people who think that they can buy praise, buy admiration from others just by, you know, uh, doing the bare minimum of charitable deeds. Truly I say to you that that they have received their reward. I mean, yes, the ultimate reward is, if you are speaking from a Buddhist perspective, then it is nirvana. And if if you are speaking from any other perspective, it's attaining some kind of higher state of being, a higher state of ecstasy. And once you've received, you already have received that. You already have received a reward uh, for your charity, which you just throw around, like feeding dogs to the poor people. That sounded wrong. Like feeding that you throw around to the poor people, like feeding dogs. So you've received your reward, you've received their admiration, you've received their praise, you've received their gratitude. That's all your reward is. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Charity should be done in silence. Charity should be done when people are not looking. Charity is not a way of gaining social status or being, or in today's context, gaining more followers or gaining more subscribers. Charity must be done in silence. Charity, because uh, a particular elder whom I had come across a few days back told me that, told my mother that he feels ashamed to do charity because how, because he feels like he is at a podium, he's at a higher stage than the person whom he's uh, giving his charities do. So the, the mentality should be like that. So the rest of the book talks about how you should pray in silence and all that. But these particular verses did stick with me, and I thought that I should make a video on this because ethics is ethics. It can be derived from the Bible, it can be derived from the Quran, it can be derived from Hegel's works. Ethics is a part of philosophy, ethics is a part of life, and ethics can be derived from anywhere. If anyone thinks that I'm committing appeal to authority fallacy because I'm trying to base my argument on verses of the Bible, well, no, it's not appeal to authority. It's just substantiating my claims, my arguments, my what I used to think as irrational anger against these charitable, quote unquote, charitable people with proper texts from the holy books. So, I'll make more videos on ethics and philosophy as a whole based on other holy books and, of course, on philosophy as well. So, I know most of you guys will not like this video, but it's okay. I had to get this off my chest. So, see you soon. Alright, goodbye.